Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is Candyland, and getting ready for today's recording, I was going through and being like, okay, what are the things we want to do? Well, we've still got some mining to do, and I want to do the robot stuff and all those things. And then at some point I remembered that we actually do have a quest coming in. It's a shuttle crash quest, and it is in a great position. This, I guess, well, maybe I can deconstruct it now, actually. No, let's not. This is wonderful. One of the things I've talked about, I hate this quest so much because oftentimes the shuttle was landing like on the edge of the map, and having to park ourselves out there and wait for the attackers to come is awkward. Being in the center here means we don't have to recruit anyone until we actually get attacked. And also, we can probably just set up here for our defenses, which is going to be wonderful. I might still send out the people a little bit ahead of time just to make sure they get there early enough. But yeah, that's great. Prisoners over here. I think we are still, quite waiting on that ritual. And notice, I was gonna say recently used for convert powers, but apparently not that recently. And yeah, I don't know who I targeted last time. Yeah, probably Obra here, if I can just let them spread a little bit to make it easier to click on. Onison is having a talk right now. Hold on. Let's have her finish this. Just chatting all those people there. Then you convert power. Okay. Still got a long way to go, but so be it. Okay. Obra's gone berserk. And instantly downed. Okay. Well, I guess that's not so bad. Ooh, that's probably Butts' architect arm. I'm sorry, wait, what? We also have an architect leg? Did we get something in here that I wasn't aware of? We have an architect arm and an architect leg? Well, that's really good. Okay, I'm assuming we're about to get some attackers, so let's get all our range people ready to go. Kane, come over here. Be ready to possibly do some frontline tanking. There it is. Raid. We've got Edekins spawning over there. So yeah, they're just going to go and hit us here. Cool. Groovy. Jason's still missing a leg, so that's something to do. There we go. Good. Shooting from a nice long range. Molotovs could be annoying. Okay, this low shield stuff is actually pretty intimidating. And they've got some decent weapons in there. I mean, kudos to you guys. That's actually a little bit impressive. Huh. Okay, it's good because we're choke pointing and only fighting one at a time for a second here. You guys... target that for a second so that it doesn't swarm you. I guess some of you don't have line of sight. Okay, they're fleeing. The reason I ran out here is because I thought if I did take down the boar, there was a chance these guys would start a flee action. And that is indeed what happened. See if we can down anyone else. Although if I get any more prisoners, we're going to get a prison break pretty soon. I was wondering, like, we've got so many prisoners for a while. I'm thinking it may be important for us to throw these prisoners into individual rooms instead of this. Okay. Release. What do I... Oh, I had the club selected instead of a character. Unwavering loyalty. Well, it's okay. We'll still do the thing where we capture and then we'll just do a release on them afterwards. We make sure they're okay, as many of them as possible. Even though they are a bunch of jerk faces. Okay, so I think it looks to me like I've got enough silver. I'm going to go and plop down a job over here. Okay, shuttle, that's fine. For sterile tiles in this room. Let's get that done. So, you guys are gone. We can deconstruct this. Pods arrived over here, so we'll do a high priority haul on the components. I mean, install this chem fuel reactor. We might take down the old chem fuel refinery, but we can leave it up. It's fine. I know we could turn it off, save some power or something, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so you're still being treated in place. That's going to have to be okay. Walls are being rebuilt. We got no restrictions on anyone, so that seems fine. Some distant steel. Okay. All right, well, that went pretty well. The other thing I want to do is, I was just thinking, hold on, I got this flooring here. Did I put concrete underneath these doors? Okay, and then over here, Yeah, I'm going to go and just concrete all this up for a little bit of dirt control and mobility. I'm also wondering about maybe going and doing the concrete path to the front to get people to the front line a little bit faster, because it is pretty far away. Now, I was going to say, K-Vox is probably still recruited, and that is the case, so let's finally release you over here. So, right guard, you're the one with unwavering loyalty, right? Yeah, so we're just going to be like, fine, we'll just release you as soon as you're better. Tell everyone that we're kind of cool. And, you know, if they need to buy any products, you know, we've got them covered. Okay, you're plugged in. That's good. Yeah, at the very least, floor on this table, maybe these areas, but let's finish the flooring over here. Oh, I have to sneeze. Dang it. My first recording of the day. I think that's when the sneezes tend to be most likely. So yeah, architect arm, architect leg. Okay, butts. Architect arm, right shoulder, perfect. Again, the scar itself is only lowering manipulation so much. A big part of the problem with butts is that they have the trotter hands as a result of being the pigskin. Conceptually, one could imagine the replacement body parts having like fully articulated hands as opposed to also being trotter hands, but it doesn't work that way. The trotter hands is stuck on the genetic screen over here. Presumably the bionics that we give to people match their normal physiology, so the bionics will also have trotter hands or whatever. But we're still going to get a baseline mobility or manipulation boost, which should help. K-Vox is in a daze. Are these new? Oh, this is not the quest one. Bison wool. Okay, well, we'll allow that. Slept in the cold. Did you fall asleep like out there or something? Or is it actually cold in here? Yeah, I think you might have had a little bit of a nap way out there or something weird. Huh. I don't know. Oh, bulk good trader ship. Yeah, okay. Listen, let's give them a ring. Sure, we've got some stuff we could be selling. We do have a lot of camels we could sell for some cash if we wanted it. We are using all our silver for our hospital room right now, so it might not be the dumbest idea in the universe. We're good on neutromine. We will, of course, as always, buy all components. If we can. Let's sell some little mini stacks of leather that aren't doing anything for us and are just occupying a lot of inventory space. We will sell the flake. I can probably sell the smoke leaf joints. Maybe I'll keep a couple in case I want to administer them to someone. I think we're going to sell the Lucy. I don't trust my people to be around this. Okay, the money situation is a little bit off whack. These are all just normal quality books, so they're not going to be that impressive. We could buy some wood, but we're actually kind of okay on wood. And buy gold, but we're good on that too. Oh, I do have, I think, extra bed rolls. Maybe not. Because I thought we might have claimed some from one of these locations, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I guess I'll buy the neutromine. There we go. You know what? I'll pull back on it a tiny bit. There we go. Trying to take, all their silver. But yeah, we'll do that. We've got neutromine for 1,000,000 years now, which is lovely. Okay. Done. And yeah, we're not hurting for regular components, but you use them up for sure. And if we can avoid having to craft them, it's great. It's time consuming, it uses a fair amount of steel. I mean, same thing with the advanced components. I felt like there was something else that was going to be like, oh yeah, this. Also, it annoys me that you can smooth something in a corner here, but you can't smooth it this way because I think the constructed wall, which it acts as different from the mountain wall. So we can't actually reach this spot, which is a little annoying, but, and because especially it still counts as beauty for this room, which, yeah. All right. Sure. That seems fine and fair. I want to work on this room here. We've got a lot of people. We need more of a dining room. So we're going to go and set up a marble table over here. I might be like, let's get it to at least excellent. Maybe we can even say something like, keep trying to rebuild this until it hits masterwork. Let's try to get a masterwork dining table for our room. We got a bunch of good quality chairs, which we are going to use here. Oh, got an excellent one there. That's nice. So the chairs will be in place for whenever this gets done. But yeah, so we'll probably need multiple attempts of building it, tearing it down, building it, tearing it down. But Kane has got a whopping 16 construction. Now, it would be better if we had production specialist. It would be really good if we had production specialist. Again, I wonder, RimWorld production specialist. I want to see if there's any way other than human supremacist to get it. Or human primacy. Nope. It's only human primacy that allows it. And I don't think it's our vibe. I mean, it is very min-maxy to always have production specialists, but God, is it ever great. I was wondering about expanding this hallway this way. Partially because if we get a prison break, that way we can align people a little bit better in here. I'm just wondering, should I pop open a door here? I think so. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, a bit of a chit chat. Oh, Onison, is your power up? Nope, not right now. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's see if we get lucky. Come on, Kane. You can do it. Okay, no, we do have 1 million bedrolls. I was pretty sure we had a ton. Also, apparently we did get a lot of these wooden chairs. I hadn't realized how many to grab from that other site. Not that I'm complaining. Let's not have the tox grenades on here, or potentially any grenades whatsoever on this little display. Just want to keep it clear for our actual guns that we care about. Like, for example, if we make this charge rifle, which is the last one in the queue. Oh, we found underground uranium. Lovely. Oh, okay, scanned it over here. Well, we are going to, at some point, do some exploratory digs. Okay, we got the bionic leg, but we've also got the architect leg ready to go. So, Butts, did you get your surgery? Did it all go fine? It did. So yeah, you're still a little bit woozy here, so we don't know what your manipulation will end up being, but it should be relatively okay. So we know Jason needs a leg. So let's give them the bionic leg. They're great at mining, crafting. Abrasive sort of sucks. Fast learner. I mean, you're a pretty good person for our crew. And mostly it comes down to you're the one I'm remembering missing a leg. Left leg cut off, left leg put on. Good. Oh, resistances are starting to be broken. So now, now we're going to go into the conversion mode, which is slow. Their mankindism has the precept apostasy, so they are much harder to convert. So we'll have to make sure to keep using this cooldown, and we are quite a few days away still, I think, from the conversion ritual. And that is indeed the case. The steel pile. Oh, okay, we found more steel. We've identified quite a few sources of steel. I'm wondering, do we want to switch to something else at this point? I mean, it's hard to argue with silver. Maybe we'll just do that. But yeah, I like that we've got this room. Is sterile tile not pretty? I mean, I guess it's not very interesting, but it's still a little disappointing. Oh, these surgeries. Oh my god, especially with the architect bits. I really should have boosted what medicine to use, because I really wouldn't have wanted it to be botched. Ooh, okay. Who else needs a leg? An Aurora. We have an Eclipse and an Aurora. Huh. That one has a shattered jaw. I don't know that we have a jaw replacement right now. Nope, that's not true. Bionic jaw. All right, well, we'll throw it into the list. Okay, at least one bionic eye as well, which is not currently in the queue. We'll maybe wait on that. Right. Ryoko needs an arm. I think there's still an arm in the queue. Okay, so no one else was kind of desperate for a bionic leg. We could just give it to Callaway. Because they've got the body modder thing. They would really like it. Obviously, they're going to have their paralytic abasia for a while. But I guess I don't have to choose about using that leg yet. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm I'm gonna do a little breakdown here. Hold on. Let me do a little save. Quit the main menu. Mods. I am gonna add that numbers mod in here, which again does not change gameplay in any way whatsoever. It just gives us a very, very handy in-game little spreadsheet basically that we can pull up. Because what I can do is look at people who have the lowest movement. Because we got a few people with some leg scars. Oh, they may have reduced movement for other reasons, but it'll make it maybe a little easier for me to prioritize some of these things. And again, it doesn't change anything about the gameplay. Mostly, there's a lot of stuff that you can get through it that you'd have to poke through the info button. And the thing is, while it's easy for me to select the health tab and load anyway, select the health tab and then just tab through. Well, it's not tab, it's like the comma and period button, right? And just kind of look here or look here. If I want more information about things and I want to go and look here and like some other specific substat, I can't then just cycle through people very quickly. So the numbers view is way handier for that. If we go and say load the medical preset, there we go. So we can take a look at these and be like, okay, who has the worst moving and why? So yeah, you've got that. Cracks. So Cracks and Poopy both have a 93% movement. Poopy's part of it is because of the breathing and consciousness, whereas Cracks is entirely based on their weaker right leg. And Cracks is a meleeer. It feels like they should have some decent movement speed maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and say, all right, a bionic leg. Right leg. Good, wonderful, double check. Boom, boom. And yeah, eventually, Callaway, when you're up, we'll get you a body modification. Don't you worry about it. We know what you want there, buddy. Structure, smooth walls. Chicka chicka. And floor, we'll just concrete up. For movement and cleanliness. All right. Patient awaiting things. Oh, okay, you're being fed there. That's fine. Cracks, let's go industrial level medicine. Okay, reset this. Actually, is Poopy... You're not bad. I actually think that Butts, especially now with the higher manipulation, is probably our best person at it. So if we sort by medical success chance, which again, I can go through their infos and see that, right? If I go to Butts and then I go over here and I look up surgery, we can see the chance and cycle through all those. So let's have you do this, please. Especially with your architect arm. You've got a boost. We've got hospital beds. We've got the vitals monitor. Yeah, I mean, our... Okay. I have the wrong person. Oh, no, okay. There we go. I was like, Cracks is doing it. No, Cracks, I must have clicked on the page. Fibrous Mechanites is annoying. Wait. Cracks or Kane was supposed to get it? I think I selected the wrong person up here. Because I think when I clicked here... Yeah, I was like... Yeah, it was supposed to go to Kane. You know what? It's... Or was it? Are you just high on Go Juice? Maybe it was Cracks. It was... Okay. I think it was Cracks that was selected. Because Kane also has leg injury. But already has a bionic leg. Still, you have a scar. We might give you a second bionic leg as well. I was talking as if I was planning on giving it to Kane, even though the whole time I was... I think maybe giving it to Cracks, which is still okay. And yeah, the breathing problem is the biggest issue with Kane. Do we have... This is getting really messy. Yeah, we do have another detoxifier lung in the queue for Kane. I think both of them were suffering from organ decay. And we replaced one in time. So Kane shouldn't die, but their breathing's getting worse and worse. They shouldn't die because they have one replaced lung already. Fed in with the work boost is good. And yeah, mostly I'm queuing things up over here, and then they're just going to show up over here, and then I'll evaluate as they come here who they should go to. So I'm like, I'm identifying that I need to build one by noticing someone needs something, but then I'm going to evaluate it a second time once they get there. So there we go, bionic arm. So again, if I look at the numbers, for example, I could look who's got the worst manipulation. You're just woozy. And Onasan is missing an arm. And a hand. So I could do it here. So it's your left hand is missing. Install bionic arm, left shoulder. Boom, done. Okay. And yeah, again, if I can probably use Butts to do it once you are in the medical bed. Oh, you are already asleep. Oh, you're being surgerized over there with the wrong... All right. That's... Okay, it succeeded, but that's really annoying. If you're already asleep in bed, you don't move to a medical bed. And then you don't get the ideal surgery. Okay. How's our cooldowns? Nearly there. You might still be a little woozy, which would actually give you a debuff to your social skill, which wouldn't make it as effective. So maybe we won't do it right on the cooldown. We might want to wait a little bit. Or I'll just do it and then we'll wait 3 days. Either way might be okay. Alright, everyone who should be armed is armed, except for Onison, who will need to pick up a melee weapon again. Yeah, 4 quality weapons over here, that's fine. Okay, the smelter over here, this smelt weapon job is for all the bio-coded one. And the second one is for all weapons, except for grenades, which get filtered weirdly, that are awful to pour, that are smeltable, which I wonder if those guns are. And then another smelt weapon here, which is anything up to good with low hit points because they don't sell for much. And it doesn't really impact our combat skill, but it's probably fair that anything with low hit points like that is probably something we've picked up rather than something we've made that is decayed. Like, I'm not really worried about one of our good SMGs being smelted down by that. So people are probably just not getting around to this too much. Or some of this isn't smeltable, but these are steel spears. Oh, now, that, right, I'm not smelting down those melee weapons. Maybe I should. For melee weapons, should I put a smelt on for anything that's not, you know, like a monosword, plasma sword, one of those things, and not a long sword or whatever? I don't know, maybe not. You know, just sell them, it's fine. We have a lot of stuff here. What is this? Oh, wait, we had an excellent marble table that I brought. You know, maybe excellent is good enough. I forgot we'd stolen. I guess the dromedaries were still being unpacked. Yeah. Taking a while to get them unpacked, so we didn't have everything listed over here. Okay. I think I will build some new shelves, because some of the stuff can go on shelves. So, build copy. I mean, some of the stuff that's on the ground is stuff that can't go on shelves, but that is not the case for all of it. And link settings. There we go. Get this cleaned up a little bit more. And, oh, can this reach? Ooh, So anything that's on the bottom part of this won't be sold. Oh, I did have another layer of it. Okay. Maybe I should move this lamp. Yeah, well, we might get a little bit of a darker area in the middle, but I'm going to move it here. And then... yeah, let's do those. Wasn't sure about adding this extra layer. That's which is why I was just spinning it, but yeah, that's okay. All right. So yeah, this... oh, actually, we don't cover that little bottom part. Maybe this should get moved as well. I think I'm going to start... I think I will move you. Reinstall that. We're going to start another series of shelves on the opposite side over here. I'll just move that one for now. Yeah. Okay. And obviously the stuff that's just on the ground over here isn't cell range. I'm wondering... yeah. I think I will go and remove that. I want to do it this way to keep the behavior, but yeah. Let's move it in here so it is within the beacon range. Oh, I randomly kind of got the perfect thing. We'll do that. There's one more square, but it can't be contiguous. We'll leave it there. Paid psychic suppressor. Oh, psychic suppressor. Oh, reduce consciousness. Right, okay. This is not reduce psychic powers. It isn't like pain or mood. It's just lowered consciousness, which includes an architect eye. Also the persona core. Do we need this to make the spaceship? Oh no, this is the free tech. We can get a psychic emanator. Actually, this sort of seems like the sort of vibe we'd go for, wouldn't it? I mean, we're basically... let's ignore the part that is the psychic suppression. We're being told that someone can sell us a machine that makes us feel real good without having to ingest things. We're like, oh, this sounds kind of interesting. Maybe we'll give this a try. So we'll do that. It's going to take them a while to tune it correctly. For 6.5 days, we are going to have reduced consciousness. Hello, donkeys. I think you are set to auto butcher. It's sort of going to suck. But so be it. Now, that's the core right here. Now, the radius on this isn't huge. I take it back. It's actually surprisingly big. If I put it here, it would cover most of these work areas. I like it. Let me move you to there. So I'm going to move you over here too. And install this right there. Covers the place almost everywhere people stand to work. Not the research area, but that's fine. We're not actively doing it. It's got the whole dining area. It's got the kitchen area. That seems like a great spot for me. Or to me. There might be somewhere else we want to nudge it to. You know, could put it over here for something. I mean, it doesn't really matter while they're sleeping. I mean, if I end up here, then it covers the other work spot. Actually, I guess that's probably better. Okay, we'll do that, because it'll cover that work spot. Scan someone around uranium. That's nice. A meteorite of gold ore. Thank you, Randall. Let's get that mined out. Holy cow. How are we on steel? I think we've still got tons in our inventory. Yeah. And then there's this stuff sitting around over here too. So we're good there, but we can mine that out. And again, exploratory tunnels are going to be a thing we get around to at some point. Just not now. Onison. Oh, your power's probably up. Yeah. And we are focusing on Obra. Is the person we'd started working on. So let's make sure to keep hammering away at there. You're down to 16 certainty. That's good. Okay. All right. Wonderful. I think this is a fine place for us to put in a cut. That was a pretty good episode. I don't know what we're going to do with this twisted meat. It'd be great if you guys like stacked it a little bit more, but all right, whatever. Oh, we've got enough waste packs to load in. So let's do that. Let's do that. Get you ready to go. All right. Great episode. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.